Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are heading out to Holly Antiques in Holly, Michigan. Beautiful town here. I will show you guys when we get out and walk around. Holly Antiques. Let me see what they say about Holly Antiques in here. Of course, referencing our 2024 Antique Shops in Michigan booklet. Holly Antiques is furniture, currency, timepieces, jewelry, Pyrex, pop culture, pottery, ceramics, home accents, vinyls, plus so much more, located in historic Holly, Michigan. Follow us on Facebook, hollyantiques.com. Open 7 days a week. That's what we like to hear. So, yeah, we are heading out to Holly Antiques right now to go check out what they got. Hopefully a bunch of good stuff. Try to buy some stuff. If not, a small tour for you guys to know about Holly Antiques, to come out of Holly, Michigan and check out their town. So, town looks really nice. So yeah, let's get inside, check it out, and we will go from there, guys. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
All right, so let's get into Holly Antiques. Now, this was an absolutely amazing shop. Historic Holly, Michigan. Definitely see why they call it that. All of these old buildings, wood floors. I know you guys don't get a chance to hear it, but those crinkly wood floors, brick inside and outside. I mean, these buildings are just one of a kind, and I absolutely love coming into shops like these. Now, this place was packed full. We were here for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, but you're going to probably need a good couple hours to take some time to go through this whole shop and really look in all the nooks and crannies, because there's a lot of stuff here, and it was a lot of great high quality stuff. Now, the first thing I noticed, which was my favorite part, was this Pyrex wall. He has a bunch of different styles of Pyrex, different sizes. I mean, there is a little bit of everything here, and yes, I do walk around and show you. I was trying to get a better view of the whole thing. Couldn't do it, so I'm just going to walk through and do a nice quick run through. But he has it all color separated. I'm telling you, that's why Pyrex is like one of the best things to collect, because you can coordinate it color wise and make it look so nice. And that's exactly what they did here. Now, if you're wondering on prices, all the Pyrex is priced exactly where it should be. I don't think it was overpriced. I thought it was exactly where it should be. So if you are a Pyrex collector, just know you're going to go out there and you're going to be able to get some pieces that you might not have. And I don't think you're going to overpay over too much for them. So Amber did find, I believe this is the turtle that she found. Nice little 3-piece turtle. I don't think she ended up getting it, though. She was on the hunt for a few things, but I don't know why she ended up getting it. She always, you never know why they make the decisions they make. But she decided not on that one. But as I kept going through here, I mean, the one thing I can say about Holly was quality. A lot of quality items here at Holly Antiques. And that's something I appreciate personally, because you kind of come into, you're seeing a lot of high-end stuff, and that's good things. Nothing super unique where I was on the hunt for. So this was more of an Amber kind of shop. But still, fun to go through nonetheless. This Santa here, of course, we were looking at. Amber has a huge Santa collection. If you've watched our past Christmas tour video of our house, that was a lot of fun. But she did have that one, so that was one that was going to stay in Holly Antiques today, because we already have it. So, but ladies, you guys will go through here more. I mean, they have jadeite, they have Fenton, they have Depression, they have Pyrex, they have Hull, Roseville. I mean, you name it, these guys have it. This place was loaded. There's a nice little old vintage Barbie collection there. And this is me kind of showing Amber, like, holy cow, look at all the stuff that's here. It was a lot of great things, and I thought you could navigate the store really well too. I don't think it was, nothing was on top of each other. There was clear lanes to walk through. I mean, it was very easily to shop, even though it might not look like it in the video. But as you guys can see, a lot of lanes open up. Everything was displayed really nice. This was a awesome shop. And between this and the Vintage Farmhouse, I think these are two shops in Holly that really make the trip worthwhile. This is a lot of really nice, unique glass here. They have the nice airplane slag orange glass for, I think it was $75, which I thought was a really good price, because you don't see the orange slag very often, and then you also don't see it in an airplane as well. So I think that was really cool piece to see. And then, of course, if you know Amber, she collects the turtles. We did find a nice turtle shell here. The only thing about the turtle shell, the problem was it was repainted. That's something we try to avoid. But I did show it to her. She did pass on it. But anytime stuff's repainted or repurposed, usually we don't usually buy it very often, just because we enjoy the original beat up stuff. We don't, anything that's repainted or retouched up, it kind of takes away from the uniqueness of it. For your coin collectors here, they had a nice coin collection, and then they have a super really nice watch collection. I mean, this was really nice. If I was into pocket watches or wrist watches, I mean, these are really nice pieces. It looks like they got quite an expert there that knows what they're doing, because that was a lot of fun to look at. So up those stairs there is the Bats on the Belfry. We do go up there as well and take a look up there. There was a good amount of stuff up there too. I mean, you're going to definitely get your time's worth when you come here, because there's a lot to look at. So again, give yourself plenty of time to come check out Holly Antiques, because there's a lot of stuff here. And as we keep going through here, we actually, after we're done here, we did go grab a bite to eat in Holly as well. So again, I can vouch for the food there as well. So if you're going to make a trip out of Holly, this was well worth it. We got 3 antique shops. The food was great. And then everybody we talked to in town, they have nothing but good things to say about the town and how it's ran and its cleanliness. And like I said, it's just one of those towns you must visit on your own, just to kind of take a look and see what everything looks like. The pop bottles there. Sometimes I get hung up on how they look sometimes. I enjoy the look of the old stuff, but you just can't. There's no money in them. I mean, we don't sell pop bottles enough anymore to make it worthwhile. So, even now, if somebody was just to give me the pop bottles, I usually just pass on them, honestly. Now, the crates are a little different. Crates, we can make some money off, but the bottles, they just don't fetch as money as they used to. They got a really nice green depression and uranium glass display over here. I tried to get a better look at the uranium up there. It is glowing, really cool. I told you guys before, this is some of my favorite stuff to view, just because it displays so well that you always want to take a look at it. It catches your eye, and that really is a lot of what it comes down to when you're displaying your items. Is it's got to catch people's eye, and that's something that this place did so well. So many things in this place caught my eye just by the way they were displayed or highlighted. I thought that was another thing I really liked about this place. Jewelry too. If you guys are into jewelry, they have a lot of jewelry here, between rings, necklaces, you name it, brooches, pins, just lots and lots of jewelry here. Which again, not my thing, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be your thing. So that's why I want to make sure I show you guys everything, because that's a really important thing when it comes to shopping at these places and touring these places, is showing you guys everything. Because just because it's something I'm not into, I want to make sure I still show you guys, because I know you guys might be into it. And this is more of a spring look too. Because Easter's coming up here. I think when this video comes up, probably Easter's going to be over, I would assume. But still, when we came to this shop, still in the hunt of Easter. Those are newer, so I try to pass on those guys. But yeah, so the way YouTube goes sometimes, you got to spread out videos, and this one just happens to be, we recorded this in February. So I know you guys will be seeing this a little later than that. But also, too, with Holly, you got to expect they have a bunch of other shops as well. It's not just antique shops, too. So if you're not necessarily into the antiques, they do have the vintage and kind of like the farmhouse kind of shops, too. So that was another thing we had to check out, too. But yeah, as we keep going here, I mean, like I told you guys, this is our 8th shop we visited today. So this is our last shop in this huge tour. You guys seen it in the span of 8 videos, but we did all 8 of these shops in one trip. So we were definitely, and I know I mentioned this at the end of the video, but we were definitely running on fumes at the end there. Got to the point where it's like, you can't really get lunch because we wanted to get all these shops in before. So we were kind of going on fumes at the end. We were on the road by 8 o'clock, and so it was a long day, but shops like this made it worthwhile, and it makes it so you're kind of getting reinvigorated as you're walking through. It's like, oh man, no way, oh cool, look at this, hey, look at this. And so it kind of picks you back up, because it was a long day for us, but we want to make sure if we're going to take a day to go do a bunch of these tours, we get as many as we possibly can. And so Holly Antiques was the last one, but it still was one of the better ones we went to see that day. I would say probably out of all 8 of them, I would say it's probably top 3 for sure. Just due to the uniqueness of it and the niceness of the quality of the items in the shop. So, and then as we go around here, there was a nice library cabinet in the back over there, but it was sold. It looked like that was something we've been looking for quite a bit too. I just can't find them for the right price. Those always fetch a really high price. I mean, which they should. They're nice pieces. But the nice little salt and pepper collection there. Again, if we can't pick them up for a couple bucks, salt and pepper shakers, they just don't sell fast enough for us. But there's a lot of unique ones out there. So, I mean, we always do look for them, just because you never know what you can come across. I had a guy call me the other day about a huge salt and pepper collection. So we'll see where that goes. That might be a video. You never know. And, like I told you guys before, if you guys ever have collections you're looking to get rid of or estates, just feel free to give us a call. We travel all over the Midwest, farther if it's, better for us, but you never know. Midwest-wise, though, we do travel everywhere to kind of pick up stuff and make videos of it. So if you're looking to kind of, sell something, make sure you let us know. But yeah, this thing right here was really nice. It's a Capodimonte turtle. I have a very hard time remembering at the end of this video, so I wanted to make sure I mentioned it now. So you guys didn't know I knew what I was talking about, but man, long day, I could not even think of the gosh darn word for it. So I wanted to make sure I showed Amber because she is a huge turtle collector. I don't think I've showed her turtle collection yet. She has quite a large turtle collection that definitely needs to be showed off because it's a really nice one. But yeah, so I want to make sure I showed her that. All of a sudden it turned into, she had to investigate it quite a bit. So I kind of left her to do that and kept going on our tour there. They were actually setting up a booth upstairs too. So I had to go around that, but very nice owners as well. Robin and Jerome, I believe, are the owners. Very nice guys. And the workers there were very nice as well. So that's something you're going to get a good customer service when you guys go there. So I have nothing but good things to say. But yeah, the upstairs is just as packed as the downstairs. I mean, it took us, like I said, over an hour and a half of just walking through, and that's us, being seasoned antiquers. So that's us going a little faster than probably most will go, just because, we see so much of the same things a lot of times when we go to these different places that if you can get us to a place where it slows us down for a while, if you ever see over an hour and a half video on these antiques in the Midwest, it's a lot of unique stuff, because that means we had to slow down and do a lot of recording. So but yeah, other than that, this coming up here, we have more. I found a couple other pieces I had to research, so I had to make sure I skipped on that, because man, as much as you do the antique business, you don't know everything, and I don't, far from knowing everything. I feel like I learn something new every day, and that's something I strive to do, is strive to learn something new every day, because in this business you can never have enough knowledge. Knowledge is everything. The more you know, the better it is to go around shopping and picking up stuff. So when I see something that I don't know about, or I'm, not as knowledgeable in, I'll stop and we'll look at that Tiffany style lamp. Those are gorgeous. I love those lamps. I don't think I could have them in the house just because the kids, they're friends and I don't trust them. But yeah, the knowledge part of this business is so extensive and so much. I mean, you need to know as much as you can know. And so sometimes when I see something, I'll hit stop on the record and I'll just start doing a little bit of research on stuff just to try to figure out what I'm looking at and, how to make sure if it's a good deal, I can pick it up. If it's not, I can pass on it. So if you guys are getting into reselling, the number one thing you need is knowledge. So do as much as you can to get as much knowledge as you can, much research, on any topic you're looking to do. If it's, glassware, pottery, toys, whatever it is, you got to do the research on it to make sure you guys are getting as much knowledge as you can to know, what to buy, what not to buy, what to pass on. So make sure you definitely keep that in mind. But yeah, we're kind of finishing up our tour here. I think got about another minute or so of this tour to go. And Holly is another one of those places too, where I think the people were part of the good about this town. I mean, there's just a lot of nice people that we met that wanted to show us, where to go to next, where to eat at. I mean, and that's really helpful, especially coming from us where we were about an hour and a half away from this place. So the more knowledge we can get from people and the more helpful hints to where to go, where to shop, where to eat. I mean, that was a very welcoming feature of the town. But yeah, this last couple booths here, man, a lot of stuff. I mean, if you guys just look, there's so much stuff, well displayed. They do such a good job here that it was a very, very nice place to come visit. So make sure you guys keep Holly Antiques in mind when you guys are coming this way. Because again, Holly's not a huge town, so if you're coming out this way, I guarantee you're going to visit an antique store or two, because there's 3 of them in town and they're big. All right, so Holly Antiques is in the books. That was a fun shop. A lot of stuff there. There was a big shop, a lot of nice stuff, a lot of glassware, Pyrex. And we did get a few things out of there because, like I said, it was good, a lot of good variety there. And again, big shop, upstairs, downstairs. Upstairs is Bats and the Belfry. That's also in our booklet. They kind of do them both. So, yeah, but Holly Antiques was a fun shop. Let me show you what we got here. First off, I know there's a word for it, and I can't remember the word about these flowers on top. That is the word. I can't remember, but Amber's a big turtle collector. So these are turtle kill me in the comment section and let me know what it is. But it's a turtle planter, but all these flowers are all ceramic, and they're just beautiful. It starts with a C.
Yeah, it's K. I just can't pronounce it.
Capodimonte.
There you go.
Knew I'd come up with it at some point. Yeah, so that one I've never seen before. So I told her we got to pick that up. We paid $36 for it, which I thought was a really good price. They gave us 10% off too, so that was appreciative. Then we also got this little bunny. I told you, Easter coming around the corner, and we'll be able to sell that at the store. So, so yeah, Holly Antiques, Blue Willow Exchange, as well as the Vintage Farmhouse out here in Holly. All very good shops. Definitely want to stop out and check these places out. We have done antiquing all day. I know you guys are seeing it in like 8 separate videos. We literally hit 8 shops today, which was awesome on our part. I think we were a little burnt out. It is going on 4:30. We were on the road by 8, so sorry, I cut my throat there. So yes, Holly Antiques, definitely, if you guys are in Holly, it's definitely a shop you need to visit. 2 stores, or 2 stories. Very cool place. So thank you guys all so much for watching. If you guys want to like, subscribe, comment, share, all that great stuff, much appreciated. But we just enjoy you watching our videos anyway. And of course, if you want to come on and see me or Amber, feel free to stop out and get your antique fix on M66. See you guys later.